dreaming. You're just under his spell. Welcome, cursed ones.
Good evening, everyone. It's your worst nightmare and dream come true. I'm Adrian Hallowell, broadcasting live to you, and I'm glad to see everybody is enjoying the music in the chat. Atlas music is always a treat, and yeah, I think it's actually been a good choice for my intro music. It kind of fits in that nice little groove between spooky and quite danceable, I think. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing well on this Saturday evening, or morning, depending on where in the world you may be. Hey, welcome in, Naka. Hope you're doing well tonight. Glad to see you. I was about to say, I am dreaming, but then I realized, no, I'm not. Yeah, it's good to see all of you. I know most of you were here yesterday for yesterday's collab stream, which was a lot of fun. And it was good to see you all there too. I hope you enjoyed that stream. Thank you for the head pats, Naka. But yeah, I had quite a good time yesterday. That was a lot of fun. I missed Lethal Company, so it was quite nice to have the opportunity to play it again. Very funny moments in yesterday's stream. And I hope you all had a good time as well. But today, we are going to be playing more Chibi Robo. I do have another game lined up that I'm probably going to begin the playthrough of next week. But I have to do a couple things first, like I need to make a thumbnail for it and kind of get myself into the mindset to start something completely new alongside Chibi Robo. It's not going to be a horror game. I'm still trying to figure out which horror game I want to start next. But I am looking forward to it. It's a game I've been wanting to play for a long time. Sell Adrian's jacket to pay the quota. You know, we might have actually gotten a pretty penny for it. If I had done so. But yes, I hope you'll be looking forward to that. It's a game I've never played before, but I've been wanting to. I'm not sure how fitting it will be for stream, but I do think it'll be fine. It is made by a creator that I do like very much, so I'm quite excited for it. Forsake the quota, keep the jacket. Yeah, my jacket is in quite a bit of demand. I mentioned this before, but one of my goals with the suit jacket was I wanted to make it look quite nice, and one of the reasons why I made it removable was, or why I requested it be removable, is because I wanted to kind of contribute to the gag that Capcom has with Leon in Resident Evil and how he always loses his jackets. But I didn't know if people would actually want to remove it, so the fact that that has been kind of a running gag in my streams is, it's funny that it actually did work out. But I am glad that so many of you do like the outfit. I was very grateful to Augustine, who is a regular here, and a phenomenal artist who actually made several pieces of fan art for me, which I am incredibly humbled by and never thought would happen. And wait, we can steal the jacket? Yeah, you can take it off, like you can with my hat when I'm wearing my witch outfit. Look, missing quota gets us killed, but a jacket like that only comes along once in a while. Yeah, exactly. See, Dandy's got the right idea. You can't put a price on immaculate fashion. But yeah, Augustine made some incredible art of me that I am so humbled by and grateful for. And I was honestly mouth agape looking at it yesterday, just so incredibly, I don't know, just taken aback by it. You know, it's not something I ever thought would happen for me. So yeah, I was very grateful for it, and definitely really liked it. Their art style is incredible. I do want to try to set up a thing where I can show off some of that art. I've seen some VTubers do that, like while I'm sitting here talking, I can have it like a little bit off to the right, like over in that direction there. Kind of have like a revolving carousel of art to show off with the credits to the artist. I feel like that would be so cool. I don't have a lot of fan art yet, but you know, if I ever get to that point, I'd like to do something like that. We need a bunch of different clothing items we can put on and remove at will to play dress up with your mom. Yeah, I do want to kind of try to do that sort of thing with some of my outfits moving forward if I get more outfits. Which I do intend to have more outfits, it all just kind of depends on, you know, if it's financially viable and stuff like that. My sister made me go out for ping pong balls. Really? You guys have a ping pong table? Purple, don't while driving, yeah. I didn't know what time it was going to start, needed to keep my first up, also out of habit. Don't worry about it, Purple. It's a-okay. Fan art show off would be so cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to do that. If I ever get more fan art, I will definitely do that. Accessory request, sunglasses. Emerald was actually saying she wants me to have glasses in one of my outfits, so I don't know. I might do that sometime as well. Could do both. I can think of some ideas for incorporating sunglasses. Now, she's playing cup pong at her party, and she misplaced the ones I used at mine. Ah, okay. Yes, sunglasses. Yeah. I have an idea, an early idea for the next outfit that I want to do, but it's kind of unorthodox. And, gold-rimmed aviators, maybe? We shall see. You guys have a lot of good ideas. Yeah, I have an idea for a new outfit that's inspired by something you may not expect, but actually is related to a certain personality that inspired me greatly to kind of tailor my presentation to the way that it is. Although I don't think I live up to their awesomeness, but yeah. Whoa, hey, Len, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Hold on, let me give you a shout out. Thank you. Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know me, I am Adrian Hallowell. I am a Cursed Witch VTuber. And, I just started streaming, so you're all in time if you want to see me play some Chibi Robo. I'm basically just chatting with my audience, my cursed ones right now. So you haven't missed a thing, but if you do need to raid and run, I perfectly understand. So please do what you must, take care of yourselves, do all of your post-stream self-care. Hey, thank you! Thank you, Cloud Android, for the follow. Oh my god. Thank you, you helped me meet my follower goal. I appreciate that. But yes, welcome in, welcome in. Hey Len, how did your stream go? What were you doing? I actually did see that you were online because on Blue Sky I saw Aza actually repost your announcement. And I actually did drop by and I was lurking for a little bit. You were playing Arma 3, right? It looked like some kind of stormtrooper thing you were doing? At least that's what it looked like you were doing when I had popped in a little bit earlier. I was kind of starting to do my pre-stream prep, so I didn't get to stay for long, but I did see that. It looked quite cool. The googly eyeglasses? Or no, the Neo sunglasses? You know, that is a good idea. Perhaps the Wesker glasses. You never know, Dandy. It was good, I was playing some Arma. Yeah, that is good to hear. I hope you had a good time and a good stream, and I do appreciate the raid. Thank you for trusting your community with me. Clone Trooper stuff, yeah. We're a Clone Wars era Arma unit. Oh, that's cool. It is amazing the way that, you know, people can use, different games and, like, mod them to do such cool things. So I wonder, like, does that just change, like, the models of the, like, the people you're playing as? Or does it, like, change the entire, like, game world and stuff like that? Because it did look very Star Wars themed when I went in, so I assume it's, like, a whole game revamp mod. The 9th. We're fairly new, just over a year old now. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's very creative. Glad to hear that you had a good stream. Yeah, once again, thank you so much for the raid and for entrusting your community to me. That means the world. I do appreciate it. Depends. You can change the skins to actual values like distance damage, etc. Oh, interesting. Welcome in, Balgay. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well this evening. It's like 40 mods, weapons, characters, maps, etc. Wow. So very in-depth. So I assume it's kind of like a community-wide kind of like a roleplay thing, right? Arma 3 is super crazy moddable. The big ones are Star Wars, Halo, SCP, Warhammer. Wow, SCP, huh? I wonder how that one would look. I do got a raid and run though. I'm starving. Have a good stream. Thank you so much and enjoy your food. We are big fans of food here. So, yeah, please do go get something to eat. Take care of yourself. Thank you again for the raid. I do appreciate it. Yeah, welcome in, Balgay. I hope you're doing well this evening. I hope you enjoyed the stream yesterday. I'll send you some videos, Adrian, and some modded Arma. Yeah, please do. That would be pretty cool to check out. I'm very curious about those SCP ones. That seems like it would be quite fun. But yeah, I was saying before that I do kind of have an early idea for an outfit based on a certain personality that did inspire me in a lot of ways. And while I don't think I quite live up to their level of cool, I would like to honor them for how they have inspired me in many ways. Probably quite unexpected, and it will take a little bit of work, though. I need some time to kind of figure out the logistics of it. But it might be a little... I would say a little surprising, maybe unsurprising if you really think about it. But, I do need to do a little bit of, tweaking it in order to make it work. So I am kind of, playing with the idea in my head, so it'll probably be down the line. Like I said, I need to figure out the logistics of it, figure out the, you know, funding of it, gotta get art of it made, all that stuff, so it's like, in the future. But, it is something that I do have an early idea for, so... we shall see how that turns out when the day comes. But yes, welcome in everybody. Let's go ahead and I guess we can move to our pre-stream tarot card pull now. That way we don't sit here for 2 hours just talking before before we actually get around to the game like has been the case before. Thank you for the head pats, Naka. And also, I will not forget. I probably will, but I'm going to say it out loud. in the hopes that I won't forget, but I will not forget to make my Blue Sky post after we get to the game. Alright, anyway. So, today's tarot card is the Ace of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Swords in reverse is... It's an interesting card because, like all aces, right? It symbolizes potential. There's always a degree of potential in the aces. Ain't snitching to a certain green gem. Well, if I forget, you have my permission to tell on me. But hopefully I won't forget. Yes, all aces in the tarot deck symbolize a degree of potential, right? Not promises of success or anything like that, but always the positive energy of beginnings of something new, right? It's up to you to fulfill it. But since this card is in reverse, this is a little bit different than some of the other ace meanings we've discussed here on the channel before, right? I don't think I've pulled any upside down aces yet, so this is a little different than the usual. So with the Ace of Swords in reverse, this can indicate that a new idea is forming, right? Just like a lot of the other aces. But the difference here is that you're not feeling quite compelled to share whatever this idea is with anybody else. This is something that is brewing inside of you, and it needs more time to get to that point where you're ready to share it with the world. So whatever it is that it may be, a new idea for business or career change, or, you know, just something that you want to do with your life, whatever it may be. You're not quite ready to share whatever it is with everybody you know quite yet. And that's fine. That's actually a good thing. Take the time that you need to work on it and to really, you know, adequately work out the details in your head and ruminate on it. When you feel like you're ready, you'll know. You'll know when the time is right to share it. But for now, it's fine to nurture this idea in private. Alternatively, this card can also be a sign that you are working on a new idea, right? Maybe you have announced that you're in the process of, you know, working out whatever it is, but it's not going the way that you hoped, right? And that's okay. Again, aces are not a promise that things are going to go the way that you want them to. They just symbolize a degree of potential. I always use the example of a tailwind, and I do think that that is probably the best way to phrase it, right? It's a push, it's a shove, but it's not a guarantee that that shove will be enough to get you there. So if things aren't quite going the way that you hoped they would, don't give up hope, right? What you want to do is try to break up your idea into small, achievable milestones or goals, right? Try to make it more manageable for yourself so you can actually get to where you want to go instead of painting in broad strokes. Try to take whatever it is you're trying to accomplish and break it up into smaller bits. You can still get there. It's just going to take a little bit more work than, you know, what you may have thought initially. This is not a sign to give up by any means. You still got the potential. You do need to put the effort in, but maybe a little bit more effort than, you know, more than you would have hoped. Which is life. However, the Ace of Swords can also represent a degree of cloudiness in your judgment. And so, kind of similar to the first interpretation we were discussing about ruminating with yourself, taking a chance to kind of be within yourself, do that here, right? If you feel like there is something going on that you are not able to see quite clearly, then take a step back and try to pause a little bit. Song is a little bit choppy. That may be OBS. Hold on. That is weird. I'll turn it down a little bit so it's not so prominent. Sometimes OBS, when it starts having encoding errors, will chop up the audio. Let me know if it improves. If it stays choppy like that, then I'll try changing the song, or I will turn off the music so it's not butchering your ears. But it's likely an encoding error. I got a few of those before I even started the stream. But yeah, long story short, if you feel like there's something going on in your life that you're not quite seeing with clear eyes, take a step back and really take the opportunity to seek out what you may be missing. It may not be as difficult to understand as you think, but you need the time to come back to whatever the situation is with clearer eyes and a clearer head. It's returned to normal now? Okay, great. Thank you. But yes, that is our pre-stream tarot card reading of the day. I do hope that that resonates with some of you. Once again, not as much of a positive outlook as you may be hoping for, but not quite negative, I would say. Just, again, a little bit of encouragement to trudge through the thorny weeds of whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. You can get there, you just gotta find a new creative way to get there. I can personally say that I can relate quite a bit to this. I am always trying to come up with new ways to improve the presentation of these streams and achieve more, despite my limitations as both an individual and, you know, my position as a specific kind of VTuber, you know? So, I hope that all of you can also find a little bit of meaning in that, and for whatever you're trying to accomplish, find some manner in which you can proceed. Basically, give one step back to see which direction you're going to give 2 steps forward. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, the ace, again, is always a good sign that you will have some degree of a tailwind with whatever it is you're working on. But in this case of the Ace of Swords reversed, yeah, try to take a step back and try to figure out how you're going to get over this hill. Because you can get over it, it's just going to be a little bit tougher than you may have initially thought. Right? But if you find a way to kind of break up the steps in which you can get over that hill into smaller, achievable goals, then you're good. I mean, that's, I wouldn't say that's easy, but that's doable, right? And in the end, it'll make your life a little bit easier if you are able to kind of make it more digestible, as opposed to painting with broad strokes and, like, trying to look at it as something to just do, right? Find a way to break up climbing that mountain instead of just saying, I'll climb the mountain. Always on the lookout for new ways to move forward? Yeah. Exactly. Alright. That is our pre-stream tarot card pull. We're going to go ahead and get to the game. And of course we will keep chatting. We had left off in the middle of the night, actually. We still had half of the evening to work with. And I think I was... Yeah, I had led the aliens to the basement, right? Where they saw Chibi Robo, who is unfortunately still out of commission. And we still need to give this love letter, so yeah, I should actually go do that first. Give the love letter to Drake Redcrest. And then we also have, we have to figure out how to help the doll, the princess doll, get over her fear of horror stuff. So we gotta figure that out too. Space Hunter Chibi Robo, may I have a word? I'm having trouble mastering my new move. Am I raising my foot wrong? Perhaps I need to shake my hip more. What is that? Cold. Cold ice. Cold? Ice. Cold. Freezing. Must remember. Remember. So that is how it should look, more or less. What do you think, Space Hunter Chibi Robo? Yes. Ha 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 ha, it's just as I thought. I shall stay the course, no matter the cost. 1,000 thanks to you. He is quite a quirky individual. Let's, see if we can give him the letter now. Also, actually, by the way... before he continues on his little tirade here, I did forget to mention while I was chatting with all of you back there, as most of you know, I had told you that I kind of got a small part in a drama, like a little online radio drama type thing, and I actually did do the recording for that, and it is out now. So I still have to listen to it myself, actually. I didn't get a chance to yesterday because of the collab and preparing for all of that. But it is live, and I will be sharing that in my Discord server as well as here in the chat, probably next stream, for anybody who is curious to check it out. I do want you guys to support Eric Loy. He is the person that interviewed me a few, like, what was it, last month or 2 months ago? God, time flies, and I'm terrible at keeping track of it. But yeah, he he has years of experience in radio, and actually decades of experience, I think. And yeah, he's doing like his own little radio show, kind of like in the style of something like War of the Worlds. And he included me in it. And I have a very small part, but it was quite fun getting to record for him. So yeah, I will be sharing that with all of you. Likely here on stream next time I'm live, which we'll talk about that at the end of stream, and in my Discord server and stuff like that. So just wanted to share that with all of you. Also, for those of you not subscribed, there is an ad break starting in about 45 seconds. I do apologize about that, but I wanted to let you all know. Adrian is now officially a voice actor. I wish. I would love to do that, to be honest. I've actually always wanted to do that. Unfortunately, I don't really have a whole lot of experience, so don't expect it to be good. But, you know, if it was good enough for him in the role that he wanted, then I am happy about that. But, I don't know. We will see. I was actually talking with Emerald about potentially doing, like a voice drama type thing with her. So, you never know. Maybe we will get to work on something like that in the future together. But yes. Voice acting sounds like so much fun. I have no doubt you'll do wonderfully. Thank you, Andrea. Yeah, I hope so. I did try my best. It's a small part, so it's not like I had to do a whole lot. But, you know. Hello, Space Hunter Robo. A true defender of justice would have learned this move already. Blast and double blast. But for now, I must return to my training. Space Hunter Robo, you've got just what I need. Yes, I do actually. Space Hunter Robo, that's not what I'm looking for. Gunpowder, right? That's it. My pose would be useless without gunpowder. I like how he just completely ignored the love letter. Alright. My super pose is ready again. Hey, welcome in, Augustine. Thank you for the check-in. I was actually talking a little bit before about how much I love the art that you made and how humbled I am by it. It's great to see you. I hope you're doing well tonight. Or morning. Whatever your time zone may be. You never be quite sure. But yes, welcome in. Space Hunter Drake Redcrest. State Farm commercial with horrible rendition of Halfway There twice in a row. What have I done to deserve this? Oh, yeah. Well, she can't hear me, but I am sorry about the ads, Alandria. I just survived work, so it's evening now. Got it, got it. I'm glad that you're done with work. Hopefully now you can, you know, head home and be comfortable. Relax a little bit. Space Hunter Code, Part 7. Gunpowder costs 1 moolah per use. Be frugal. Grazie, Space Hunter Robo. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. Sorry, Alandria, I forgot that you're not subbed anymore. Will he let me give him the love note now? Alright, come on. If you picked up anything, I'll take it. Yes. Yes, there is something that somebody wants me to give to you. Read it. This mission was very important. Good work. Justice has an ally, and his name is Chibi Robo. I'm very curious to see what he's going to say about the letter. I have returned from ad hell. Yes, welcome back. Yeah, I apologize. I forgot that you're not subbed anymore. Grazie, Space Hunter Robo. Well, okay, he's not going to say anything about it. Okay, I guess we need to wait. Maybe another night or something? Oh, thank you! Thank you, Bolgay, for the gift sub. I guess never mind what I was saying anymore. Oh, Andrea. Thank you, Bolgay. I do appreciate that. Shouldn't have any more ads? Yeah. Thank you, but how dare you? Now you know how I feel. Sometimes my Twitch doesn't let me know when I've run out of, like a sub on somebody's channel. And if it happens to be the same person that me and Bolgay watch, he surprises me at times before I get the opportunity to do anything about it. I don't know if that's because, I don't know, maybe I need to update the freaking mobile app or something. So it only happens to me when I do it through there. Usually I get a ping when I'm on my, my laptop. Bolgay, the goat of subs, yes. I wouldn't doubt it, honestly. For whatever reason, well, there's a lot of things about Twitch that are finicky, but, it's always very, weird when I'm on mobile. Nothing quite works the way it's supposed to on the mobile app, for whatever reason. Fun fact, I saw the gift sub pop up as an email notification, but not the full thing, but I knew who it would be. Yeah, honestly, email, weirdly enough, is a little bit more reliable than Twitch itself, because, like, Twitch will take a couple of minutes to really, deliver the notification, in my experience. But the email comes through, like, right away. You've cleaned up a total of 619 stains. And your moolah bonus is 202. Just your very presence makes everyone happy, happy, happy. Chat, I need external motivation to finish this background. Please yell at me. Augustine, that thing you're trying to do, do it. Wait, hold on. Let me make this... Let me do this proper. Augustine. Do it. Finish that background. You hear me? There we go. He's looking at our soul. Hell, I'll finish it now and I don't even do art. Thank you, Naka. I shall conquer perspective drawing. I don't envy that task, but I believe in you. You're a fantastic artist, Augustine. You got this. Thank you for the headpads, Augustine. I just abuse Procreate's built-in perspective grid feature. Actually, everybody, you should see, Alandria here, who is an incredible artist and has done, quite a few pieces for me that you have seen on my channel. Like, for example, if you click on my main page, and you see, my banner that has my, like, a close-up of my eyes, that's actually by Alandria herself. She's a fantastic artist, and she has been making animatics lately. And, she just posted a new one yesterday, I believe, on TikTok. And she actually posted it on her Blue Sky as well. I reposted it, so if you go to my Blue Sky page, you can actually see... No, I will not stop. You can go to my Blue Sky page and see. And I highly recommend checking it out. She is incredibly talented, and her animatics are incredibly well done. They're only getting better. Yes, please support Alandria. She is also a fantastic artist. If you are watching this channel, then obviously you know that I am massively into horror. And she makes very wonderful, twisted art that I cannot recommend enough. You're overhyping my amateur... Shut up. You're not an amateur and your art is not garbage. Please. So yes, please do support her. It would mean the world to me. No need to save yet. Your art is yummy. The council has decided. Yes. It has been decided. Nothing more need be said. Yes, in fact, actually, also the, all of the, emotes that I have on this channel were also drawn by Alandria. So if you enjoy using those, then you know who to thank. Ironically, I did a mini animation a while back where I revealed my art by pulling it out of my art persona's mouth. That is kind of funny in this context, isn't it? An appropriate way to phrase it, all things considered. I didn't realize the night was so close to ending. I can see that the teddy bear is having another... What would you call it? Withdrawal attack? And we need to get her more nectar or whatever. And as per the stream title, I actually need to get up the tree and figure out how I can move that bird out of my way. Sure, we'll save now. Alright. Is there anything else from the Chibi computer here that I would want to use? Scrap trade? I'm a little confused about how this works. We can afford the hot rod. I don't think we need it yet, but I'll buy it because why not? Might as well. Alright. God, I swear, these paw prints... I don't know why they annoy me so much to clean up, but... I think because they're, like, further apart than the other stains, normally the, separate stains are, like, closer in proximity, so if you aim right, you can kind of clean them simultaneously, but these are always so spread out that it just kind of bugs me a little bit more to clean those. Even if it is a good excuse to hear the little tune that plays. Haven't really gotten into animatics yet. My attention span is too cooked for that. Good, I don't recommend it. You can never escape once you begin. It's funny, obviously, I am unfortunately not adept at art, but, I find the same thing, too. Whenever I discover, like, how to do something new, in the realm of self-expression, and it may be quite difficult, but once you figure out how to do it, you're, like, really compelled to continue doing it. That was the case for me back when I used to do little short animated 3D features, which sounds more grand than it really is. Trust me, they weren't very good. But once I did one, I was like very drawn into the idea of doing more and more. I think I made like a total of maybe 4 of them before I lost the ability to. Alright, we still have some, but I'm gonna refill this anyway. Do we get to see any of these? Unfortunately not, because they were all erased when I lost all my data. So sadly, they don't exist anymore. Aren't you an industrious bot, Chibi Robo? I wake up and the place is spotless. I won't be using the toothbrush again. But if you're using it to clean, I'm fine with it. I'm glad that he realized we were using it and wasn't using it to brush his teeth still. Alright then. Gonna do my best with the chores until Jenny's mom is in a better mood. The family's got to work together now to make her happy. I'm counting on you, Chibi Robo. Wait, you've been playing for so many hours, how often does he brush his teeth? Okay, same dialogue. So I need to figure out a way to get that bird something to eat that's up in the tree, and I have a feeling that the way we're gonna want to do that is this hole in the ground over here, because I assume we probably want to feed it a worm, right? It's like a little hole around here somewhere. Yeah, this right here. But I don't know how I could get it to come out. Gotta figure that out. Let me pick this up so we can run a little faster. Okay. I'm the only one that's in the department again for the second time in a row. They're making you close again? Or are you just, like, alone in the, like, to manage that whole department? Can't get Saturday or Sunday off to have my son because my department had decided to take 2 weeks off. Oh, well, that's nice. Now I'm closing by myself. That's even better. That is even better, of course. Why wouldn't they? I'm sorry that you're saddled with that responsibility. I don't understand how they get away with that. Alright, let's flutter over here. That isn't against our company's policy somehow? That's awful. Yeah, it is awful. And to my knowledge, the store that you work at is quite sizable, right? Kind of seems like it's a bad idea to only have one person in charge of in charge of closing and a whole department. Kiddo's solution is sounding appealing. I think I know what you're referring to, and yeah. I am unsure if anyone who came in with the raid is still hanging around, but if you are, first of all, thank you. Second of all, I am playing Chibi Robo. I apologize for not describing this game a little bit earlier. This is like my 6th stream playing this game, so I'm kind of used to it already. But it is a game where we play as a cute little robot that has been tasked with... Well, up front, our task is to kind of keep the house clean, but really we're trying to mend a broken family. This is a Nintendo game that came out in 2005, and it's actually quite deep from a story perspective. Very mature despite the cute look. And a very addicting game to play. It's very whimsical, despite how dark it is under the surface. Yeah, it's one of the bigger stores. I just find it awesome that we can't even retain the minimum amount of people here. That is ridiculous. And why exactly is that, like... Because of how much, like, the pay is, or shit benefits, or something like that? Wish you luck, Bolgay. Getting stuck at work alone is the worst. Yeah. Just want a word with your employers. Yeah. But from the sounds of it, they aren't even showing up to work for anybody to have a word with them in the first place anyway. Go figure. I don't know what the purpose of the scrap is now that I think I got all of the utilibots, but I'll keep collecting it. Never know when it may come in handy again. And it really does go to show the state of things that, both you and Purple routinely seem to have such terrible employers. Like, the fact that it is so common is just... kinda goes to show the state of things. People who have no business being in charge of anything somehow always find their way to the top. Seemingly no matter the industry or how, complex or simple a job may be. It's a fascinating phenomenon. Like, I don't even mean that like in a condescending way or anything, but like everything from fast food to like elite hospitals and such. It just seems like incompetence always finds its way to the top no matter the industry, and it is baffling. Pisses me off how many jobs just don't give you reasonable benefits and also expect you to do the work of 4 people. Yes, especially that latter point has been getting worse and worse. Companies have figured out that they can exploit people just because there are so few jobs and whatnot. And they can try to milk the most that they can out of a person until they're completely dry, and then when they inevitably quit, then they'll find a new sponge to wring out until they can't anymore. It is unfortunate. I've never personally met someone who didn't have beef with their employer except for me, and it was a part-time job at a coffee shop. I blame our department head in pay, making about 14 an hour, while our department head gets 25 and works 60 plus hours a week compared to our 40-ish. Jesus Christ. That's insane. I hope they at least do some things that the average worker can't as part of their role. Somehow, I doubt it. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I need to make my Blue Sky post. I almost forgot again. I'm hearing Emerald in my head. Okay. I did it. I do hope that, wherever she is right now, Emerald is proud of me. The moment you're noticed on the job, it's over. Doing the 5-man job and getting paid once, yeah. Yeah. She's in your head watching and judging every move. Alright, come here. I have... Yes, I do have the nectar. Come here, you fluffy addict. Take it. Nectar, my sweetest friend. I'm full of warmth and happiness now. Thanks, Chibi Robo. So unsettling. Yeah, no, all my jobs are small town and I get paid the minimum and I'm expected to give the most effort. Yeah. Yeah, it's complete bullshit. That's how every job is now. You are supposed to, You are supposed to give all of yourself in every single way and be grateful for the scraps that you get in return. Not to mention management is usually all over the place with scheduling and actually doing their job, yeah. Yes, indeed. Trust me, I've, witnessed some stuff in that regard. Princess Pitts saw my face. She must despise me now. Yes? Why, that's... I'm assuming this, right? The ticket stub? This is a movie where I play a hero. Do you want to hear about the movie? Yes, I do. Sorry about the clearing of my throat. Again, the weather is just jumping from hot to cold and it just messes with my throat so much. Even water doesn't really help it, unfortunately. Our local parts stores pay an extra 75 cents for being a key holder. Hold on, jumped. Let me check that. Plus you open close. The batteries in cars, etc. all for $12.75. Oh my god. Thank you for the head pat, Snaka. Employers have always wanted it that way, but for a while we had unions. My god, yes, I'm so mad because the coworker I was with today should not have been there, but we have to handle our own shift replacement, so I was stuck doing both our jobs. God, I am so sorry, everyone. Hold on, let me take a sip. Did you eat today, Adrian? Yes, I did. I did right before I went on stream, actually. So have no worries. Funny enough, my company has a union, so you actually have a union and yet you still... Like, this is, you do have to deal with this still? What did you eat? I just had a Pop-Tart. I was once the star of a film. The Sandersons took me under their wing after they saw the movie on their first date. This brings back memories. In the movie, I met a beautiful woman. I could have drowned in her eyes. I fell hard for her, like a stack of sarcophagi. He talks so slowly. Adrian, that isn't enough. Sugar brick has no valuable nutrients. Eat a potato. I'm actually not very fond of potatoes. Outside of, I do like a good potato salad. And I do like, French fries, but I'm not a huge fan of potatoes. For a reason. An experience I had. Eat protein, witch. The unions down here get their asses kicked when it comes to things. I've told them multiple times that I'm the only one that closes every single day, and that we need people. Doesn't matter, apparently. Doesn't like potatoes, but eats potato salad. Listen, it is a... I understand that sounds hypocritical. But... I don't know, I think it's probably like the, I don't know, I guess the wetness helps it go down a little bit better than feeling as, like, I don't know, hard to get through when it's just like a baked potato or something. Also, for those unsubbed, we do have an ad break starting in 45 seconds. Share your potato woes, dear witch. So, here's the thing. Years ago, I was in a bit of a situation where that was pretty much one of the only things I was eating, like, all year. And it was so often, so much, that I can't take it anymore. Like, when I eat potato, it just triggers this thing in me. It's just, I can't. And even before I had that experience, I just was never really big on potato all that much. I don't know, I like food that's a little bit more light, if that makes sense. Really heavy food is always, it just puts me off, if I'm honest. Yogurt, meat, beans, just protein. I get that, that's how I am with cream of wheat and oatmeal. Yeah, there's certain things that you kind of become overexposed to, and then it becomes off-putting, even if it's not like I wouldn't even say, like, potatoes are bad. I mean, there are some potato dishes that I would never want to touch just because I find them gross, but, like, if you give me a baked potato, it's not that I think it's just inherently disgusting, it's just that experience of being a little bit too exposed to it put me off of it, I think. So I can understand the appeal and understand why people like it, for me, it's my own personal experience is what put me off of it. My ideal meal is complex, heavy, and boisterous. Unless it's sweet, then it must be light and delicate. Interesting. I think I'm the opposite in that, I like lighter meals. That is one reason, why I do really enjoy different Asian cuisine. And a lot of times, a lot of different Asian dishes are incredibly robust and full of flavor without being, like, overly freaking heavy. I'm very particular about my foods, but I don't really dislike anything other than cream of wheat. What would you say your favorite food would be Augustine. Complex, heavy, boisterous. Might I recommend the Scar Mark 17? Uses crappy British pilots. Sorry, I watched too much John Wick. A bit like in this hieroglyphic here. What great memories. I wonder if we can find a copy of that movie to show to the doll. I should probably go look around the house and see if maybe they do have a copy of the film somewhere, maybe? Because she does have a TV in here, right? We might be able to put it on there. Or maybe if we just change the channel, perhaps? Maybe it's on there? My mom used to make that for me with cinnamon, vanilla, etc. growing up, so it has a special place in my heart, but I can absolutely see why one would dislike it. I've seen no John Wick. John Wick is a very good movie. Let's talk to her. You see, I'm terrible at scary things. I need your help to work up my courage. I've got to get over this complex. Let me go up to the table and see if maybe I can change the channel. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's get this crazy bear off the TV. So we can only turn it on and off. Unless maybe I can shoot one of the dials with the Chibi blaster, perhaps? Let's give that a try. I doubt it'll work, but maybe we can actually turn the channel. No, that doesn't work. Alright, so we need to find some other way to find the movie that Mort was in, and then show it to the doll. Because if he plays like the hero in that role, that might be what we need to convince her that he's not scary, right? It changes constantly. Thank you, Adrian, that music was killing me. Oh, from talking to Mort? No worries, yeah. It changes constantly. I get one food I'm okay with, and then it'll be the only food I can't eat for a month, and then I get sick eating it again. Got it, understood. Bit heavy on the action, but I think it's worth a watch if you're okay with that. Yeah, I definitely do recommend it. It is a good film. It is kind of interesting how, like, action films are kind of rarer nowadays, right? They used to be extremely commonplace, and, like... I feel like I'm always complaining about Marvel films, so do forgive me, but... It feels like outside of, like, superhero films, it's actually kind of harder to see action films like you could pretty much everywhere back in the day. Same here. Right now I'm on birria, tacos, and bulldog ramen. Bulldog is so good. Alright, we can actually put all of the crayons back in her box here. This is what I was looking for last stream and I couldn't find it. I get it, Adrian. I'm all superheroed out. I'm so glad you understand. Like, I never try to be negative or anything, so I don't want to, like... rain on anybody's parade or anything. I just personally, like... I've always personally been more into DC than Marvel anyway. I don't know, I like their stable of characters a lot more. Which I guess may not be very surprising. But, while there are certain things that I am still looking forward to, like that Spider-Man Noir thing they're doing with Nicolas Cage actually does look kind of cool. That might be the only Marvel thing I'm actually somewhat interested in. I'm just personally tired of it. It got super popular and then, you know, just kind of wouldn't stop. And after Endgame, it just became incredibly difficult to keep up with. So, I don't know. I'm just kind of like at a point where I miss when there was more variety in movies. Like, there still is, obviously, but You definitely kind of need to go out of your way a little bit more than you did before. The Clayface movie does look pretty interesting. I do like that they're taking a horror approach with it. But again, go figure, I'm sure that's no surprise that I would find that appealing, but yeah. My good food was sandwiches, and then we ran out of lettuce, and now I'm scarfing down whatever hunger drives me until the next grocery run. Don't think I've seen a single Marvel movie since Endgame. Yeah, I don't think I have either. I don't feel like making ramen, so I just ate brownies and mandarin oranges today like a true scavenger. And you're getting on me for just eating a sugar brick? Though at least you ate some mandarins, so I can't get on you for that. Mrs. Anderson will be so happy. Way to go, Chibi Robo. Okay, great. So all of her crayons are returned. So that's one set of items that we now no longer have to rack our brains trying to figure out what to do with. I don't know what to do with some of this other stuff we have, like snorkeling goggles here. The dog tags, I'm assuming, goes to the free rangers, probably. Yeah, I had a fruit. 2 of them, although I dropped 1 slice on the floor. I hope he didn't just go and eat it after that. Alright, I do think we've probably accomplished all we can with the, with Jenny's room for now. What I'm anticipating is that we do need to try to find a copy of the, film Mort is in, and give it to the princess doll. So I'll try and look around. Maybe it's in the master bedroom. I haven't been there in a while, so I should probably go check in there. What makes you think I ate it? I don't think you would, I just know some people who are that way, and, it couldn't be me. You know, I was just thinking it's been a while since one of those wash tubs hit me in the head. I was kind of expecting it at that point. 5-second rule, duh. I can't say I haven't eaten something high value that fell on the ground in the past, but certainly not a mandarin orange slice. And what is the mother doing? We haven't talked to her in a while. And I still don't know what that thing on the wall does. I can't really interact with it. Since we're here looking for the, since we're here looking for the, movie anyway, let's talk to her. I have, but I blame the army. I wanted to make you something, but there aren't any old clothes. Can't make anything without any material, what should I do? I'll hunt around a bit for something, so just wait a little longer. But make sure you tell me if you find anything we can use, Chibo. What's that lovely scent? Do you have a flower? Yes, I do. I fear my bar for food is too low for this chat room. What do you mean? What do you mean, Augustine? Now doesn't that look pretty? Thank you. Okay, so, I guess we still don't have whatever she's looking for. Small handkerchief. Huh. Outdated scarf. That might be some of the stuff we can actually use. So let me Let me go get up there. We're actually losing daylight, so let me hurry it up. Alright, up we go. Alright. Yeah, you don't have to worry about me, like... I'm diabetic, but I also have pretty bad food issues, so if I'm hungry enough, I will consume anything that provides calories. No, I perfectly understand that, yeah. You don't have to worry about me being snooty about that kind of thing or whatever. My primary thing is I'm just a clean freak. Actually, that aspect of me is one reason why this game kind of appeals to me. It is very satisfying cleaning up all the trash in this house. Mainly because it drives me nuts seeing that they are okay with just having crumbs everywhere. I've noticed. I get like that too, although I'm not diabetic. Yes, it is one of those, traits about me that I have indeed found that people often find quite irritating, but I can't quite help it. Alright, let's go up. I don't know where the other piece of fabric is. I don't know if it's higher than this, but might as well just climb up and see, because it's too late in the day to exit the room now. So we'll make the most of it. Yeah, it's right up there above us. Is there any possible chance that she would help us get up there? I feel like we should be able to climb up that thing right there, but I can't get onto that ledge there. Reminds me of the time I had worked a crash with a man that was diabetic. He showed symptoms of being impaired like drunk but wasn't. Luckily, we were taught to recognize it and had him checked out immediately after giving him something sweet. Being hangry is a universal experience. I just get hangry every 4 hours, gone without eating maximum. Tend to not eat for long stretches like 8+ hours, and then wonder why I become a feral creature. And you get on me, Elandria? Yeah, depending on the severity, it can get really bad. Yeah, it's good that you were trained to identify that. We're in the top 5 now. Citrusoft has sent you a special gift, a brand new Bodis battery, yes. And we went up to 320. So we're actually past 3,000 now in battery capacity, which is fantastic. We can do a lot more stuff now without having to worry about recharging. If you're ever going to become Super Chibi Robo, you'll need some advice, namely mine. If you need to dig a hole in the planter, perhaps a spoon might come in handy. All of his tips are things I already know. I love you, Telly, but absolutely nothing you have tried to help me with has actually been helpful. I'm sorry to say. Alright, let's make a save state real quick. And then head out. I just need to find something to move that bird. Oh, I guess we're getting an update on this little situation? Oh, Drake Redcrest, you cut such an imposing figure in your amazing uniform. I wrote my feelings down just for you. I can't help it. My feelings for Drake keep gushing out of me like yogurt from a broken container. My heart is pounding like a bass drum. But I can't do it. I just don't have the courage. My antennae are shaking, and my teeth are chattering. God, I'm so embarrassed. I gotta go. I gave him the letter already. I hope I didn't mess up the sequence by doing that a little too early. Let's see. Let me talk to him. Crash was bad enough. I'm glad no one was hurt, though. I appear to have 2 left feet. Curse you, second left foot. But for now, I must return to my training. Okay. Alright, I presume it should be fine that we gave him the letter before that sequence, but... Let's go outside and see if the bird is, potentially asleep, since it's nighttime. The way the guy walks is so silly, yes. Drake Redcrest is kind of... He's a little bit much. He's very extra. Alright, let's go climb a tree. Ugh, what is all this mud? The background I'm working on is for me to start streaming. Oh, that's so cool! Let me take a sip of water. Throat is all dry again. Are you gonna be doing, like, VTubing or PNG tubing, or... will it actually be you? Adrian, I found the OSC for Chibi Robo, and all I listen to is the scrubbing. It's so good, right, Bulgay? Oh yeah, speaking of which, Bulgay, there's a new trailer for .45 Parabellum Round, and it looks so good, and the music is already fantastic. Yeah, it just dropped today. I was gonna post it in my Discord, but I had to, get ready for stream, so I didn't get the opportunity. How you doing at PNG? What Adrian said. Following. I want to stream my art too, with the live setup, but desk wobbles with like every motion, so I can't until I get a new one. Yes, I would like to see you do, art streams, Landria. I enjoyed the little test one that you did that one time. It was actually pretty relaxing. Alright, let's go see if the bird will move. I have a confession, Adrian. Okay, I'm listening. I never finished the mermaid. That's okay. There's still time for you to. PNG. I don't know how to rig models. I'm not quite putting in the effort yet. I also plan on streaming games. I already owe a friend a Celeste stream. Oh, that sounds cool. Yeah, definitely let us know, Augustine, when you are all set up and ready to do that. I'd like to check out your stream. Oh yeah, I have to put on the frog suit. Okay, now let's try it again. Oh, you again. My stomach's empty, I'm starving. Got anything for me? No, I don't, actually. Okay, posted the video along with 2 Arma videos. Thank you, I will check that out after I get off stream. Yeah, it's very interesting. I did not realize that, the modding community for Arma was so robust. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm especially curious about the, SCP stuff. I have to finish drawing the stupid perspective background first. I'm very curious to see what the end result looks like because, if, my experience with Elandria is anything, it seems like the more that an artist struggles to complete something, the better it's going to come out. Not that I'm trivializing that process, but, that's what I've always noticed. I'm sure it's gonna come out great. 2 Arma videos are from a YouTuber that I like, but his stuff can be quite silly. I'll find one that's more serious. Oh, I actually wanted to ask a question. Of course, go ahead. Still don't know where I'd be able to find a copy of that film. And apparently there's a Chibi door up there that I missed. Interesting. We can actually do something about that. You know what? Let me see something. What happens if I go upstairs or up this ladder and I turn off the TV? Maybe that'll make him actually pay attention to the love note? I was wondering if it'd be okay with you if I had a stolen Witch Hat's box in the background. Of course it would be okay with me. That would be awesome. Yeah, go for it. I would love that. Okay, so it actually doesn't do anything. Alright, oh well, I tried. Let's push it over then. Hell yeah. Will there be a tally? An ever-evolving tally of how many times my hat gets stolen? Yeah, I was gonna say, I imagine it would be a little bit hard to keep count of that. Okay, yeah. Okay, I messed up. I gotta pull the ladder back a little bit. What we want to do is get up there so we can access that bridge. Alright, up we go. Actually, can I recharge real quick? Yes. Yeah, I don't think you can plug it in. That's weird. Yeah, that's fine. I think we have enough battery life anyway to do this little expedition. Okay, done. Oh, you posted it? Thank you. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now we flutter across, and we can climb that little charm up to the top of this that goes around the room. I just need to see. Yeah, right there. That little chibi door. That's where we want to get. We just gotta be very careful that we don't accidentally go flying off. Okay, should be able to disembark from here. Go down. And then... Yep, right here. Perfect. Let's go get some money. That bad, huh? No, wait, no, wait, no, wait. Ah. God damn it, I have to go all the way back up there. I didn't realize that I could apparently interact with that book. But it's alright. Everything is all set up in the right place, so it shouldn't take us long. Yeah, I brought this upon myself. I am so curious to see what the scope of this background is going to be. Also, for those who are unsubbed, we have an ad starting in about 20 seconds. My apologies for that. Alright, up we go. I can show a sketch and art if you like. Yeah, I'd love to see it. Yeah, I'm very curious to see just how complex this is going to be. Alright, up we go again. And then let me... No, not the blaster. I want the chibi copter just in case I slip off the trimming. I don't really see what I'm supposed to do with that book, but I'll be very interested to find out. Because at this point I'm like... trying to find any interactables that I can. Especially with regards to trying to find some food for the worm. Or the bird, rather, which I suspect will be a worm. Alright, here we are. What do you want me to do with this book? Hey, it's a photo album. Neat. Do you want to check it out? Yeah, let's give it a look. Oh, is that a picnic? Geez, that looks like a lot of fun. And you can see this is what it was like when Giga Robo was around. But interestingly enough, because it did seem like they were a little bit happier when Giga Robo was active, Jenny still had the frog head. So I wonder how long she's been disassociating. I never get tired of looking at photos. Okay, so a small thing really wasn't that important, but it was still nice to actually see little details about the family. Alright, let's try using the Chibi radar. Hey, it seems like there's something up on the couch, which would be really strange, but not out of character for this game, so we'll give it a look nonetheless. So basically, if Giga Robo came back, the family would feel better than Chibi Robo. I don't necessarily think that's the case. It does seem like at that point in time, they might have been a little bit better off. It does seem like some of their financial troubles started when the father bought Giga Robo. And, I think the energy crisis that the town is having, as well as, their own financial crisis, probably started to worsen after the fact. Probably like the prelude to what we're going through now, you know? You mean to tell me there's actually a chibi door here? Oh my god, there is. Right in the couch. That is bizarre. I know we kind of already suspected this, but these are like interdimensional spaces. It's so strange. Like, how could there be a chibi door built into the couch, and where would it be drawing power from? Alright, let's recharge real quick. I need to find a way to get something for that bird to eat. Reminds me of that Sims animation where your character would pull a sub from the cushions and eat it somehow. Yeah. Which is absolutely disgusting. Is there anything in the kitchen that I haven't done yet? I'm pretty sure I pretty much cleaned the place out. There's a dog bone there, but that's about it. And I don't think that really does much except to make Taro happy, which, I mean, that's fine, but I don't think it's actually going to help us. BRB, no worries. Take care of what you have to, Bulgay. I understand. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, let's hurry up and get this dog bone. Although, you know, I do kind of have an idea. We could talk to Taro. Maybe he could actually be the one to dig up the... I keep suspecting it's a worm. I might be wrong in my idea. Okay, it's there now. Let me see if I can take a look as well. Hopefully OBS doesn't freak out for me trying to use Discord. There's spookies in the background. Okay, let's see. Oh, this looks so cool, Augustine. Let me know if OBS freaks out. Sometimes it doesn't like when I use Discord while it's running, but this looks really, really cool. I can see why it's giving you issues. There's a lot going on here, but it looks absolutely gorgeous. And I love the little candle holder. Looks cool. I know you're struggling with it, but honestly, it looks so incredibly professional. Yes, it really does. It looks great. Yeah, it's very busy, but I'm hoping it'll be a conversation starter. I definitely think it will be. So there's a chibi door up there. I wonder if it's... I'm not going to get the opportunity to check it. Sadly. I've been trying to sell my art, but I hate having to promote myself, so it's been slow moving. Yeah, I get that. I'm terrible at advertising myself. That's why I always say it's honestly a miracle that I've even gotten to 110 followers now. I am not very good at I'm good at shilling for other people. I'm not good at shilling for myself. Advertising is incredibly difficult. Alright, let's actually go find the dog. See if we can talk to him. Me too. I'm mostly uploading some of my space and background texture art to Adobe and hoping the money comes to me. Oh, you've got to be kidding me with these things. I like how they are showing up more often now when they're kind of pointless since I have all of the upgrades. But when I needed them before, they were an incredibly rare appearance. I actually sold a few digital downloads this month, both there and on my Etsy. Hey, I'm happy to hear that. That is great news. Real. Literally the only people who know are people who have asked, and the friends who helped me set up my accounts. Help me, Chibi Robo. Jenny said she's hungry, but I'm hungrier than she is. So what we need to do is this. Huh? A bun? Meat? A stove? Whatever. Come on, help me cook some burgers. Okay. Yes, that's what I wanted to hear. I can't get near food without burning it. No one wants hamburger briquettes. Let's grill some burgers. Okay, I'm going to explain the process, so listen carefully. Okay, this is new. I haven't done this yet. First, we do some prep work. Hey, set those buns on the plates. Okay. Alright. They're all plated. Next, we grill the meat. Should I get off the grill? I'm not gonna melt to it, am I? Get your spoon out. Okay. Use your spoon to flip those patties. Cook them until both sides are brown. They'll burn if you grill them too long. Hey, the beef cooked while we were standing here talking. Okay, so can I... That's the 3, right? So that can... Yeah, there we go. They really have you doing everything, huh? Yes, that they do. Alright, it's done on both sides, so I can take it. And plate it. I wonder if beef tastes good. I wish I had teeth. Okay, wait, so we gonna flip that. Give it a little bit more time. Not you getting hamburger grease in your little chibi feet. Yeah, I know, right? And burning, but I guess maybe I'm heat resistant? I'd like to try it just once in my life. Love the jar of whimsy. Yeah, I noticed that too. Very cute. No, you don't. Come on, go back on top. There we go. There's one fine-looking burger. I hope so. I'm starting to get excited too. Alright, then I guess it's done. Honey, Jenny, dinner. Is the mom actually going to come down and eat? Thanks for waiting, Jenny. Ribbit? Jenny's mom doesn't want any? Ribbit? I knew she wasn't gonna come down. It's more fun to eat together. I guess we'll give her a portion to Tao. See, I wish she would stop. Oh my god. She is being incredibly unreasonable. Okay, let's eat. Oh, I forgot Chibi Robo. And... we appreciate the thought, but unfortunately, we're robots. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, we'll just help ourselves. Don't mind us, please, go ahead. Let's eat. Yummy bit. Wait a minute. It's... What is it? Oh yeah, delish. You got the cooking sticker. You really are amazing, Chibi Robo. Dad just gave you 20 happy points. Jenny just gave you 20 happy points. And Tao as well. Okay, great. Well, I'm glad I was able to help. And it got me up here so I could clean the table, which is nice. Without having to use the bridge to get up here. So I'm not happy with these paw prints here. So let's scrub that. I do need to find Tao. I don't know if maybe he might be able to help with getting some kind of food for for the bird. Let's take a little bit of water and clean this disgusting mess up. Alright. Should I... Alright, there is one more thing up there. It's gonna bother me if I don't clean it up, so I'll go grab it real quick and then we'll go look for Tao. I'm glad I got another sticker though. How did they get dirt on the... It's all over the glass door over there, what the hell? They're trying to drive me mad right now. And I do fear that it is working. Alright, got the can. And there's a freaking crumb over there too, are you kidding me? Alright, do you have anything else to say? Oh nuts, I'm in the doghouse, Chibi Robo. What am I gonna do? See, I was busy cleaning. And I accidentally dropped my wedding ring down the drain. Chibi Robo, you gotta get it back from me, you just gotta. Alright, fine. Ah, thanks, you're a lifesaver. That's my Chibi Robo. How will you recognize it? Oh, I know. Our anniversary date is engraved on the inside. Come on, Chibi Robo. I'm counting on you. Wait a minute. Are there other rings down there or something? Wouldn't it be the only ring? So I wouldn't need to identify it, right? I swear, if I get down there and there's like a ton of rings, I'm going to be more than a little annoyed with this guy. Alright, let me clean this. What would these people do with that chibi matron? Funnily enough, I do wonder the same thing. This family is, hopeless at this point without Chibi Robo. Alright, we're recharged and ready to explore the drain. I remember last time I went down there was rats, so... which is disgusting. But so is a ton of other things in this game, so what else is new? Alright, let me make a quick save state. And down we go. Hey, welcome in, Sally. It's good to see you. I am doing okay, as you can see, just playing a little Chibi Robo. How are you doing? Chibi Blaster does absolutely nothing to the rats. I think we actually identified that last time. Bit meh today, I feel. Is that Mario Sunshine Health Bar? Yeah, actually, I had pointed this out. I think maybe the first stream I was playing this, I was like, wait a minute, isn't that the Mario Sunshine freaking health bar? And they use it for the daytime, like, clock. It's a pretty cool reference, but I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling meh. Is that the ring right there? No. Good. Dad's wedding ring. There we go. Stupid rat knocked himself out in the cutscene. It has 2006-67 engraved on the inside. Ow. I mean, I do hope that's the right date. When does this game take place? So June 7th, 2006 is when they got married? So we can conclude that Dad had 2000. Oh god. Lives before this one. Is there any other purpose to being down here? Just coins. Alright, let me get out of here, away from these disgusting rats. I've had it with rats in games lately. Alone in the Dark, shift at midnight. This, it's like they've been everywhere. Though, to be fair, I guess it's not exactly surprising since, rats are like the quintessential, like, first RPG enemy. You want to play a game about a mouse gangster? Yeah, I guess that is true, isn't it? I didn't even think about that, but that is true. Perhaps I've been manifesting it. Alright, let's recharge and go give the father back his ring. Oh, I don't know if you heard, Sally, but, Resident Evil Requiem is the top-selling game of the year right now, which I'm very happy about, not just because it was very enjoyable, but I do hope that it sends Capcom the right message about wanting actual protagonists moving forward. Since it seems that Grace and Leon went over very, very well with people. Oh, I'm so full. Okay, I'm not really... I don't really care about that. I want to give you the ring back. Help me, Chibi Robo. I mean, do you want the ring back? I don't know why it's not letting me give it to him. I don't care about your stomach, dude. Just take the ring. Oh well. Alright, well, I guess I can't really do anything about that right now. Maybe I have to wait a day or wait until night? Well, let me clean these stains. There we go. How am I supposed to clean that one? You know what, actually, I think I know. Let's see if I'm right. Down we go, and of course there's also stains on the floor. This family drives me insane. And there's more over here, right? Yeah. I've been hearing complaints today about Pragmata saying the game is for her because there's no way Mag developed paternal feelings for a girl that's not his. Therefore, it must be part of it, which to me, it seems like a complaint for the sake of complaint. There's a weirdly huge... Yeah, People are being weird about that game for some weird reason. People both accusing the game of being strange when by all accounts it does not seem to be, and people who are making it weird because they themselves are creeps. I've seen it everywhere. It is very disturbing how abnormal people are being about this game. People were doing the same thing when the original Last of Us game came out as well. As usual, people can't be normal about things for whatever reason. Every video I've seen about the game, none made me think of that. Yeah, no. From what I've seen, even though I've tried not to spoil myself on the game, no, there is nothing strange or bad content-wise about the game. In fact, everything I've seen has actually been the opposite, where, much like I've been saying when we've talked about the game on stream, that people have been quite pleased with the fact that it's actually a pretty wholesome game, which is a nice change of pace from how miserable a lot of games about guardianship are. But for whatever reason, there are a lot of people who are being weird about it, from, again, people making up weird things about it to other people who are making it weird because they themselves are creeps and they're telling on themselves. I've seen quite a bit of that, and yeah. But once again, I have no idea why people just can't be normal. It's incredibly worrying and disturbing. Alright, fully charged. Now we can go back up. I think I know how to clean that stain that is on the wall. Let's see if I'm right. Alright, come here. I need your help. Oh, God, of course there's another one over there. Let's plug in. You can't plug in from there. Okay. I think I know what I need to do. Pull it back. How is there a stain here? What is wrong with you people? Literally everywhere. Come on, pull it back, pull it back. Why is it not retracting the bridge? I don't know why I can't. There we go. That's weird. It doesn't really work the way you think it would. That is a very strange little control scheme for the bridge. You would enjoy Power Wash Simulator a lot. I've thought about it. It does look quite relaxing, but yeah, I probably would. Oh, come on. I need to go add more water to this thing. Alright, up and over. Alright, that was quite a bit that we added to it. We're literally losing daylight here, and there's another stain on the wall over here. Alright, we'll go back to that one. But I want the satisfaction of getting this one here, because it's been... irritating me for a while now. We're still too far away. Okay, there we go. I didn't realize we were so far pushed out. Alright. 1. And, come on. 2. There we go. Ah, that is a huge relief. By the way, I'm playing a game called Unicorn Overlord. As a Fire Emblem fan, you should try it. I think you would like it. Yeah, I've actually heard about it. It looks really good. I remember when it was... I think it was revealed in a Nintendo Direct. And it looked really good. I think it's a, isn't it a Vanillaware game? Yes, Vanillaware games are super cool, yeah. I've never gotten to play one. I wanted to play Dragon's Crown, but I was never able to obtain it at the time. No, wait, let me pick these up. Please. Oh, thank God, just in time. But yeah, Unicorn Overlord does look great. Vanillaware's games always have really nice art. Yes, let's save. That one and Triangle Strategy are two games I want to own physically. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about that game. Do I still have water in here? Good. Go away. Okay, alright, what should I do? I still need to figure out how to get... Wait, you know what? I do wonder if maybe I'm overthinking it and I can give cookie crumbs to the bird. Alright, let's keep those. And actually go speak to him. Maybe he'll accept that. We were supposed to talk to the dog as well, but he's asleep by now, so whatever, we'll do that tomorrow. Hunger for a good tactics game. The last one I played was Lost Eidolons. Yeah, it has been a little bit since a tactical RPG came out, right? I know that they remastered Final Fantasy Tactics, I think last year. Yeah, I want to buy but no job. Yeah. Hopefully soon. Alright, let's blast away again. God, this family upsets me so much. How hard is it to just wipe your shoes? They take poor Chibi Robo for granted. Let me pick up this twig. Alright, now we can go climb the tree. I doubt this will work, but it's worth a try. I'd be very happy if I'm wrong. Zero hygiene whatsoever. I know, right, Naka? God, it drives me crazy. And, you know, it drives me crazy because, again, I've known people who actually live similar to this, and it just... I don't know how people can live with, like, a ant problem or other infestation. Like, do you not care about your... do you not care about your peace of mind? So disgusting. Alright, let's see. Will you eat this? Oh, it's actually working. Ah, that's what I wanted to eat. Okay, so I guess I was overthinking it with the worm thing. Oh, it got bigger. Hack, hack. Hack. Cough. What is wrong with you? All those crumbs have made me thirsty, chirp. This is gonna ruin my singing voice. Water's good, but I'd much prefer the sweet nectar from a flower. Coats the throat better. Now that my stomach's full, I think I'll fly around a bit. Okay, good. Yes, move. If I'm not the one to clean in my house, it would be like this one or worse. Oh my god, animals are beautiful and amazing, but man, they are dirty. Yeah, I can imagine. That's one reason why, like I've said, more power to pet owners that are actually cleanly, because I would have such a hard time with that. And unfortunately, I've seen so many who are just okay with, like... I've seen people, who eat their food with, like, cat hair in it and stuff, and it's like, oh... I don't understand people. Just clean up. Damn. War against the ants, yeah. Damn, the bird ate too much, even if even the OBS couldn't handle it. Now it's normal. Yeah, I saw it kind of go a little weird for a second. I'm glad it's better now. But even people without pets or anything, just... They make a mess and they're perfectly fine to just leave it that way, and I don't get it at all. Like, mainly and especially the kinds of messes that, again, do draw in rodents, especially when you live in an apartment or... I mean, even living in a house, you know, you draw that kind of thing to, your neighbors and stuff like that. I remember there was a, video I saw once about this, grocery store. That the people who owned it, were not originally from the United States, and so I don't know what happened, I don't know if the store wasn't successful or something else had occurred, that they, had to return to where they were originally from, and so they packed up and left, but they didn't discard any of the stuff in the store. And so the store became overrun with mice and roaches and all kinds of other stuff that was completely disgusting, and it became a biohazard. And it was to a point where the smell was horrible in the neighborhood. And so they had to actually send people in wearing hazmat suits and such. To clean up. Biohazard mentioned, yeah, oh, that is a cool emote. Can I actually just do this? That's handy. Perfect. And now I take this. But yeah, like, that's what I mean. Like, even outside of, like, you know, within, like, somebody's home or apartment or whatever, like, just being unsanitary just makes everyone's lives worse. Your own, yourself included. Like, I don't understand why anybody would be that way, but, it was horrible. They actually had footage of it. Absolutely crazy experience. I return and I have acquired kale pops. Ooh. That actually sounds good. I haven't had kale in a while, but it was pretty good. This game is surprisingly longer than I anticipated. Yeah, same here, Sally. I didn't think this game was actually going to be this long. Not that I'm complaining. It's actually quite fun. Okay, alright, so we got the white block. I actually don't know what I'm supposed to use those for, but... To be fair, a lot of people living in those conditions don't choose to live like that. Well, no, like, there's a lot of people who don't, but... Just strictly speaking from my own experience, a lot of the people who do are just slobs. There are plenty of people who do have a reason, and I don't count them, of course, but... Also, I meant cake pops. Ah, okay. Cake pops are delicious. I've had those too. I know that, like, they have things like pickle balls and, things like that, so I thought they made, like, kale-flavored little poppers or something. Oh god, almost fell. Alright. Yeah, depression usually goes with laziness and hygiene. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I definitely don't fault people for that kind of thing. I mainly... Lost all three, of course. No, I mainly mean people who are just genuinely gross. I knew someone actually who, he used to share a, like, they had a roommate. And, they would tell me that this person would take bags of chips into the shower with them, and they would eat while showering. And then they would leave, you know, like they would finish their shower and leave an open bag of chips in the shower, and it would attract a bunch of ants. So that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Just people who are just disgusting. Harsh judgment on that one, yeah. I don't even know how one would do that. Like, wouldn't they become soggy? That's disgusting. I don't even want to think about it. Alright, let's see how many blocks we got. Okay, white block, red block, green. There's probably at least one more. I've lived with both kinds of people and there's definitely a difference, yeah. Yeah, because I think people who are like that because they're going through, you know, depression or other, situations aren't exactly thrilled to, you know, be experiencing that, and it's more understandable. Whereas people who are just outright just unsanitary, they're the types to get frustrated and angry with anybody complaining about the situation or trying to help them, you know, to not be dealing with that. Or think that you're being ridiculous for, not wanting to have vermin. Like the person in the story I was just saying. The person I knew had confronted that individual about doing that, and all they did was get upset. Basically like saying, Stop being a crybaby. Like, who cares? Like, bugs are bugs. Like, really? Just, ugh. Okay, not high enough. Gotta push the ladder up a little bit more. And then we push this a little bit more to the side. Just a bit. And we can get up there. Yeah, I think this might be the only thing up here, so let's go ahead and float over. And we'll at least have another chibi door opened up. People with depression or chronic conditions are usually aware, just not capable of fixing it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, as somebody who does indeed battle depression, I do understand that completely. Alright, what should I do now? We are indeed losing moonlight here. Alright, let's go up. I don't know if I can leave the ring by his head, maybe? What the? I've never seen Chibi Robo get dizzy from using the portal. Or teleporter, rather. I used to use the invite people over, so now I have the clean trick. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people talk about how that kind of helps. And sometimes that's all somebody needs, is a little assistance to kind of get them going in the right direction, you know? Alright, can I leave the ring by you, or... I guess not. Alright, how about you? Can I... First of all, let me take off this. Any update on your love note? Oh, I haven't given him the love letter yet. Sorry to bother you, Chibi Robo. Okay, so now I have to give him the note again. Or at least a second one, because that landed in a different place than before. Alright, let me go pick it up. I don't know which step it landed on. Okay, this one right here. My god, is he gonna read it again? Did you find another letter? Would you like me to read it for you? Okay. Here we go, until he's gonna think it's about him, right? I also had a friend who just randomly gave me a 30-minute warning he was stopping in so I'd clean and then we'd bake a treat. Oh, that sounds nice. Ahem, dearly beloved. I hear your valiant footsteps from afar. I see you shouldering the burden of justice in stoic silence. I watch your fearless figure fighting evil from afar. I feel you near me at all times. But can our love ever be free? Will our hearts ever grow wings? I can never change who you are. I can never ask you to abandon your brave galactic duties. I can only watch and love from afar, quietly. And you somehow think this is about you, Telly. I could never ask you to abandon your brave galactic duties. If it's someone in the house... Oh, I wonder if it's... No, our love can never be free. Oh my god, Telly. Let's just pretend I never read this letter. He's... Delulu. I think a flower would make a nice reply. Oh my god, Telly. I think there's a thing on the stairs over here we can grab. Or did we get it already? I guess we did. That's weird. I know I just had it. How do I say this? Chibi Robo? It's so crowded around here now. Could you find me in the kitchen later? Yes? Oh, really? Thanks. I guess I'll see you later then. That man made me cake pops from scratch. Oh my god, really? What kind of, cake are they modeled after for the pops? I haven't had those in years. This, isn't a date or anything. Don't worry, I'm not like Telly, I'm not delusional. Alright, let's go to the master bedroom. We'll try to see if, there's any updates with the mother. I doubt there is, but... there hasn't been any significant advancements with her yet, so it's worth a look, at least. This game is never too in-your-face about what you need to do and where you need to go, so you kind of need to make sure you do a routine check of everything going on. Telly, oh no, I know, right? She's asleep, although I guess we haven't talked to the flower in a while. Old boxers. Alright, I guess we can go collect those. Why not? My god, the shoe prints everywhere. I'm just gonna ignore them for now. Let's see what these are all about. Maybe material for whatever it is that she's trying to make? Ugh. Alright, we'll take them, I guess. They were made from red velvet, and then he made a chocolate sauce for them, also from scratch, and I almost proposed on the spot. I can totally understand. I love red velvet cake. It is so good. I think that would be a valid reason for a proposal. Okay, time, don't run out on me now. I want to talk to this dancing flower up here. See if there's something I should know. Up and over. Alright, what's going on with you? Yeah. Are you funky? I said, are you funky? I guess we're funky, chat. Ooh, yeah. Funky Phil just gave you 6 happy points. Toys, robots, people, animals. Unleash your inner funk beast. That's all you got from me? Alrighty. Sure thing, Funky Phil. Sure thing. I could gush about him for days. He's one of my best friends, but he has the audacity to now live across the country. Oh god, I'm so sorry to hear that. He sounds great. Yeah, it always sucks when you have, somebody you really like being around and there's a lot of distance between you and them. Okay, that did not work the way I wanted it to. And I don't think I'm gonna have the amount of time left in the evening to finish, although I am curious, right? Even if I do get up there... Alright, well first things first, let me finish cleaning these. Tell me about it, yeah. Ah, I'm so close to getting that last shoe print. Chibi Robo, do you need some quiet time with good old television? Telly is charmingly delusional and cowardly, but I love him. Sure, let's make a save. And then I have to clean up the little mess you made. I prefer the blue rum to the interior decorating of the kitchen. Yeah, their house is quite interesting with the designs all around. It's very robust, alright? Alright, let's take this. We'll clean up the little crayon marks by Jenny, and then... I need to will myself to ignore the freaking paw prints everywhere so I can actually go try and see if I can talk to the dog. Because I haven't actually... I don't think I've communicated much with the dog to see if there's anything he might be able to give me to help me advance a little bit. So we're gonna try and find him. I just have no idea where he is. Let's start with the backyard. Half the time all he's doing is growling at me. But we do have a dog bone, so maybe he'll be a little bit kinder. Right after I get rid of these mud stains. Hey, the frogs are out. Oh wait, whoops. I gotta put my frog suit on. God, I forgot how deep his voice is. Thank you so much. And what about you? Long time no see, Chibi Robo Ribbit. Can I ask you something, Ribbit? It's been so dry here lately. If this keeps up, our minds and bodies will shrivel up like disgusting prunes. We need to stay moist, it's the frog way. We used to bring the rain with a rain ritual. But now there are only 2 of us, and we need 3 frogs to do it, Ribbit. Can you help us with our rain ritual, please? Okay. This is not what I thought they were gonna ask for. Really, Ribbit? Let's have our rain ritual, Ribbit. The rules are easy, Ribbit. Adjust your timing so that you can crouch at the same time as us with Z. Watch our movements carefully. And get the timing right, Ribbit. Let's go, Ribbit. Wrong, Ribbit. Wrong, wrong, wrong. When we crouch together, press Z at the same time. Oh, there we go. That's it. Yes, but some of you are not doing it in sync. Right on. Okay, well, if it worked, it worked. Yay, rain, Ribbit, rain. Thank you, Chibi Robo. And the music in this game is so nice. It's not only just for us frogs, I bet the flowers are happy too, Ribbit. Oh my god, 100 happy points. Thank you. Spread the happiness. Oh. You got the frog sticker. Okay, so we're done with them. You really are amazing, Chibi Robo. Alright, so it actually should be the last of our interactions with them. Them is some happy frogs, yes indeed. I'm glad that I was able to help them. So that's that. Let me look at the stickers. So far we have 3. Is there one for that bird in the tree? I wonder? Yes, there is. I wonder if maybe we can help the bird by giving him nectar? Guess as long as we're out here, we might as well try. Because he was complaining about that. Plus, it'll probably be more beneficial to have nectar in the squirter, because we still need to go and give the freaking bear more. So, 2 birds, 1 stone, I suppose. No pun intended. And we will keep the frog suit on so we can actually communicate with said bird. Alright, let's see what's going on with you. The cookie you gave me made me so thirsty, Chirp. Okay, it's still... I want you to spray it all over me. Like a shower of deliciousness. I want my lovely voice back, Chirp. Okay, okay, relax. I brought it. Yay, nectar, Chirp. Oh my god, it's getting bigger. Ah, that really hit the spot. Are Purple and Bulgay still here? I need them to ban an entire chat. Let me see. Hold on, I can check the users in chat. It doesn't seem like they're here. Yeah, I don't think they're here. Nothing beats natural nectar, Chirp. You've been great, but I need one more favor. I've been eating a lot of junk lately and I need some veggies. See any around, Chirp? Balanced diet is important. If you don't have your health, you don't have anything. Okay, I'll find another solution. Yeah, is it Akira? Is something going on in her, her stream right now? I do see that she's on. Okay, I'll find another solution. You could try pinging them on Discord. I don't know if they're still on. Akira's talking about eating dogs. What the? That is strange to say the slightest, or to put it in the, most mildest of terms. Yeah. You could try pinging them on Discord. That might get their attention. I know Bolgay was still at work. He may be preoccupied. Yeah, I'm gonna go do something? Okay. Should I go tell Akira to make me mod for 5 minutes and ban the guys? I mean, you could, potentially, if she's... I mean, is she doing okay? Does she need some assistance? No, don't even worry about it, Dandy. I appreciate it. Yeah, we gotta help each other out when weird stuff happens to us while we're streaming. I mean, Sally here is offering to help. Yeah, you could always check and see if she's in need. Because I do believe her husband has mod powers too, so I don't know if maybe he's not there, but he could probably do something about it too if she's bothered. Hold on, I'll put it in the chat for you, Sally, just in case. That's her. Yeah, there you go. I'd be kind of surprised if her husband doesn't crack down on it, unless he may not be there. Thanks to go there to check for a couple of minutes. No worries. Thank you, Sally. I do appreciate your selflessness here. You don't look so good yourself. Try not to work too hard, Chirp. I came to this town so that everyone could hear my lovely voice. I'm counting on you to get me my veggie. Do I even have anything like that? Maybe there's something in the kitchen we can take. I don't think that there's anything... Oh wait, whoops. There is a chibi door down there. Not even gonna bother with those stains. I don't know how they even... Alright, who am I kidding? Let me clean them real quick. How did this even get up here anyway? Alright. Here we are. Let's go in here. Get a few coins. We're actually doing a pretty good job of getting all of these chibi doors. Alright, I think we're done in the backyard for today. Let's go back inside. Although, you know what? Hold on. I wonder if there's any secret ones out here. No. Okay, good. Thank you for keeping things simple. Alright, we still need to find Tao. And talk to him. Alright, let's try the kitchen. Wonder if they'll let me take from the bowl that's up there. I think there's only fruit in there, but... It's worth a look. Hey, welcome in, Sushi. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll take a sip. Great. Hope you're doing doing well today, Sushi. I should say. How are you? I had a lot of fun playing Lethal Company last night. Okay, she sorted them out, she says. No bans? Okay, great. Thank you for the update. I'm glad to hear that. Should I even ask how that became a topic of conversation, or... I guess maybe, better left unsaid. I just got home, work was buns, busy. Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad that you're home. Welcome home. And, hopefully you can relax, maybe get something to eat if you haven't. I refuse to mod, but I have no qualms looking for responsible adults when necessary. Banned or timed out. Banned for just 1 second, I think she misclicked. A purple banned me, oh my god. I'm so sorry. Not time you out. Activated shield mode the other day by mistake, so I wanted to talk. No, it's fine, it's fine. Now, I do appreciate you, you know, trying to be a good Samaritan, and I'm sure that Akira probably appreciates it as well. While you're here, Purple, how did that even, like, come to be a topic of conversation, like? Is everything okay with her, her stream right now? Yeah, she says hi, by the way. Oh, thank you. And thank you again, Dandy, for reaching out. I don't mind. You weren't interrupting anything. Like I said, we need to look out for each other because shit can get pretty weird here with people on stream. It's not the first time that somebody I know has had something weird happen. And I didn't want to get involved initially because I know sometimes people, you know, kind of don't want you to some of these people would rather speak for themselves, but I did talk with that person and got the okay to step in case something else happens, so, you know. It's good that we look out for each other just in case, so you never know. So thank you for reaching out, Dandy. I don't know, but I did read a bit of the chat and people were talking about cannibalism, which I usually joke about. But people were being extra weird. Got it. She's fine. She's just watching stuff and eating. It was probably Abe that boy who writes it. You're welcome, Sally. Sorry again. I meant to do that, not time you out, but you weren't following her, so I couldn't sub you. Got it. It was Aid and Mate. Got it. And Mari. Oh. It looks like Tao wants something. Do you want to give him something? Yeah, let's give him the dog bone. He's only happy with me when I'm giving him something to chew on, otherwise he growls at me. Go ahead, take it. But do you have any useful information on... Yeah, let's talk. Yeah, I guess that is quite apt. All right. I guess he doesn't there's nothing else here for me to do. At least as far as he goes, but I do want to go up here because last time I didn't get a chance to finish looking for that secret chibi door because I ran out of time in the evening. So we're gonna go ahead and go up. Alright, let's use a Chibi radar. Okay, so directly above us on that shelf, right? Let's push this over here. So we can get a little higher. I do. Turns out Akira's just a little too wild for me tonight. Honestly, I'm lurking in both so I could talk to you while trying to be a good mod. Thank you for the lurk. I do appreciate it. Especially you multitasking like that. Yeah, you don't ever feel compelled, you know? If you need to be over there, then by all means, you know? I completely understand. I don't mind. I'm also selling drugs. I assume you're playing... Yeah, I was gonna say, that's kind of reminds me of that Schedule 1 game. I've never played it, I've seen some gameplay of it though. That's kind of what it sounded like to me. Did I ever get the chibi door that was on the other side? I actually don't know. I am indeed playing, got it. Oh, how's your new computer? Are you enjoying it so far? I'm in love with it? Hey, I'm glad to hear that. You know, I do wonder if perhaps... Okay, I did get that chibi door. Okay, good. Now, is there any vegetables in here that we can give to... the bird? Don't see any, and I don't think we can plant any. I mean, I can check the shop. Have a good stream. I'm gonna go make my rounds. Thank you, Sushi. And yeah, please take care of yourself. I'm glad that you're home and everything. My rounds on Twitch. Alright. Up we go. I'll try and see if it lets me take anything out of the bowl over there, but I think it's all fruit. So I don't think it would work, but you never know. Gotta say hi to the homies. Yeah, please do. And I mean, if you, I don't know who all is on because I can't see. I can only see some people on the side, but, if you come across Chu or Jean or anything, or, Spooky Auntie, tell them I said hi. Alright. Let's unplug and head right for the bowl. You know, let me check the stickers real quick. Is there stickers for the fishbowl? I don't think so. Okay. I kind of figured that would be the case, but you never know. I'll tell Chu you called him a baby and Almond Joyce. Go ahead, I think he'll know for a fact that, that those are lies and slander because we have bonded over Almond Joy. Okay, okay, I've got some more obscure GameCube era games you might not have heard of. Hit me. Let's hear it. Yes, we won't stand for your slander of Almond Joys. Cubivore. Yes, I actually have heard of that. Way back in the day. I actually do remember, watching gameplay of it back on G4. And I do believe that was published here in the US by Atlas, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was like one of their own, only the GameCube games. Ew. Oh, by the way, aren't you the neat freak, Chibi Robo? Yes, yes, I am the neat freak. I'll be using that toothbrush. Yeah, okay. Yes, we talked about this. I want to give you the ring that you asked me to find. Can you please let me give it back to you now? Okay, how about Mega Man X? Yes, I have heard of that too. Command Mission. I think I know the one that you are talking about. Was that one a... Did that come out on GameCube? Or was that on PS2? Because I do remember seeing that one. He's like kind of, he's like bigger in that game, right? Like taller. Kind of had a little bit of a more, not mature art style, but it didn't look like the typical like Mega Man game, and definitely not like Mega Man Legends. To be fair, I'm not extremely well versed in Mega Man, but I do recall it looking a little bit different. Oh my god, he wants me to help him make burgers again. Hey, I just want to freaking give him the ring, come on. Mega Man X Command Mission, the JRPG release. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I do know which one you're talking about, but I can't remember. That was a PS2 game, right? That is another one I actually saw back on G4. I remember seeing, I can't remember if it was a, X-Play review, or if it was more Cinematech. Also GameCube, okay. Man, that is crazy. I can't believe that. I was, desperate for JRPGs back in the day. I mean, I still am. I love RPGs, but the GameCube didn't get many. So I would have definitely wanted to play that had I known. I thought it was only on the PS2. Alright, now we gotta help him with the freaking burgers. Alright, let me hit you with one. How about, I think it's called Darkened Sky. Have you ever heard of that one? I believe it's a FromSoft game. A couple more that I don't have much faith in being unknown. That one should be ready for 2, yeah. Darkened Sky, the one that's secretly a Skittles tie-in. Yes, that's the one. Yeah, you know it. Okay, here, just... Flip. Flip. Goes for a lot these days. Yeah, GameCube games are super expensive. No, no, no. Please don't burn. Put it on the bun, Chibi Robo, please. Alright, flip. Oh god, that one is burnt. How about PNO3, otherwise known as product number 3? Yes, I do recognize that. I was actually talking a little bit about it on stream the other day, and that... Okay, that one's a little burnt. Not my fault, though. That game's like Pragmata, even though it's very different, obviously, from that game. But, the philosophy of it reminds me of stuff that Capcom was putting out back then. Like, Piano 3. I always thought that, the character model for the main character just looked like Jill Valentine with, goggles on. I always wanted to try it, even though it didn't look like the greatest game, but it did look fun. Back then, Capcom was putting out all kinds of interesting games. Beautiful Joe, Okami, God Hand. There was also... Didn't they put out that game Gregory Horror Show or something like that? Really, I was thinking it was Bayonetta before Bayonetta as a shooter. That is actually a good point of comparison with, like, the, yeah, I can kind of see thematically, how you kind of come to that conclusion, definitely. Though the character model, I mean, maybe I'm remembering a different game. I do kind of remember her, like, face kind of looking like they reused Jill's model from the Resident Evil remake. But it has been a while since I've looked at gameplay on it. Alright, so this one is probably not going to go over as well because it was burnt a little bit, because unfortunately it made me put the patty down instead of on the bun, so it cooked too long, but... But you take what you can get since he... Okay, good. Not too bad. Killer 7, yes. By Grasshopper Manufacture, and I have wanted to play that game for a very long time. It was actually on sale on Steam the other day, and I was tempted to get it. But I keep hoping it gets ported to consoles, but they haven't done that yet, so I may have to break and just get it on PC. There's actually a weapon in Resident Evil 4, known as the Killer 7, in reference to that game. And I think Suda kind of did a, like a, spiritual successor with, Killer is Dead, right? Alright, we finished that. Yes, you're welcome. Can I please give you the ring back? Just take the ring. I don't understand what he... Alright, whatever. Clearly we need to use the ring in some other way, if he's not taking it back. Yeah, Capcom was putting out a lot of different kinds of games back then. And the grand finale, Lost Kingdoms. Yes, I do know that one as well. Though I can't remember, was that also From Software? Or was it somebody else? Another FromSoft game? Okay. Good. Nice to know that my memory still works sometimes. Yeah, you know, Capcom back in those days had actually put out a game based in Rome that was actually the precursor to Dead Rising. I'm not sure if you know which one I'm talking about. I'm forgetting the exact name of it. But you can actually see, like, how the animations and stuff transferred to Dead Rising. My cousin gave me his copy a couple years ago, just trying to get my hands on the sequel. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, it's actually really cool of him to do that because, like you were just saying, GameCube games are going for so much these days that being able to get your hands on them without paying exorbitant prices is a steal. Alright, I'll leave that alone for now. Let's get this... Like, why would they put that there? I think they're just trying to drive me crazy at this point. Alright, I'll leave those paw prints alone for now because I need to go upstairs and see if I can give the bear more nectar. And after Dark Souls blew up the industry, anything FromSoft has appreciated like gold. Yes, that is a great point. Yeah, that is very true. Another game from them, that you can say the same thing about is Kuon, the survival horror game on PS2. Always wanted to play that, but the prices for it is... Jesus Christ. Oh, come on, I don't have time for this. Another interesting game from that era that I'm not sure if you've seen is Steel Battalion. That one came out on the Xbox, and I think it was published by Capcom, and I don't know if that was another FromSoft developed game, but it had like a whole crazy controller for piloting the things in the game. And now that goes for a crazy amount of money because of the whole setup. They made a sequel on the Kinect a long time ago. Yes, the mech game, yeah. I remember when that came out and there was like, people were like, this is insane that they actually went and, made like a whole big like rig for you to use, which I always thought was really cool. Expensive, but definitely immersive. Oh my god, there's so much trash under here. You know what game I also miss? Dance Dance Revolution. I really hate that, it kind of fell out of popularity. Outside of arcades, of course. Although I don't even think it's that prominent in arcades anymore, right? So I heard you called me a big baby and said almond joys were gross. Come on, Shu, you know that she's lying. Everybody knows that you are an MLG pro gamer, you are not a big baby, and, almond joys are delicious. That should have been the dead giveaway. I told her that you wouldn't buy it just off of that alone, because we bonded over, our love of almond joy. Was that the one where you had to eject before you died and couldn't play anymore? I think so. Yeah. And she returns, having spread her lies. And she steals my jacket, too. Sushi is on a crime spree today. I hope it keeps you nice and cozy. I bought the mat and had hours and hours playing DDR. Yeah, it was so much fun. I actually have a pretty great memory of playing that in an arcade one time when I was really young, and I was super shy, so like, thank you, Dandy. I know you've got my back. But I have this great memory of playing Dance Dance Revolution in an arcade when I was really young, and I was super shy. And it was so fun that I really wasn't paying attention, and then like, after the song was done, all I heard was like clapping, and there was like this little crowd that had gathered around watching me play it. That was a surreal moment, and really fun. I don't know, who do I trust? Come on, Shrew. You know who to trust. Trust in the one who enjoys almond joys and knows that you're an MLG pro. I'm flipped. This is fine. Oh, another battery upgrade. That's kind of surprising. 360. Get flipped, fool. We're very close to becoming Super Chibi Robo, whatever that means. Alright, what's your useless tip this time, Telly? If you need to get back to the Chibi house fast, put on the trauma suit and press Z. Really? Okay, actually, for once it's helpful. Why don't you ask them something only the real Adrian would know? Yeah. It's actually nice to know the purpose of the trauma suit now. Alright, anything I can buy in here? No. I do think I should probably refill this battery a little bit more now. Yes. Alright, so I have 14K, right? Let's charge it up 4K. Why not? I don't really think there's a whole lot left that we need to spend on anyway. Why is it malfunctioning like that? The Giga battery is charged 6,000 kilowatts. Yeah, it's actually pretty close to, I think, being completely recharged, right? I mean, I don't anticipate that I need my money for much more now that I bought so many of the key components. So we can charge it a little more. Why not? Yeah. Just in case I'm wrong about that, let's make a save state. I need to do that anyway. And let's go for another 4. This thing is struggling. Hold on, wait a minute. You filled up the Giga battery. It's got 10,000 kilowatts and it's ready to go. But why is it doing that? Congratulations to you, Chibi Robo. You've done a... It exploded. Well, the charger did anyway. Giga battery full. Wait a minute, according to my data files, there should be a control panel somewhere in Giga Robo's body. And I guess we better head out. May I be unflipped, please? My blood is all pulling in my brain. Sushi, I demand that you unflip Dandy. What do I get? I think I'll be heading to bed, everyone. Have a good night, have fun, and take care. Thank you so much, Sally. Yes, please do get some rest, and thank you for stopping by, and for your help with going to check up on Akira. I really do appreciate that. That was really nice of you to do, so thank you. That depends, Sushi. What do you want in return for unflipping Dandy? we'll pick up this thing, and then we will go over to the basement and see if we can actually activate Giga Robo. From a story perspective, I'm honestly curious what that would change. If we can actually get him activated. Be nice if he would help us. Alright. I should probably also check and see if there's any hidden chibi doors in the basement. But one thing at a time. Down we go. Jacket back. Why did that one robot take so many shots? They usually only need one. The jacket is not his to promise. I think my jacket primarily belongs to my viewers at this point. Alright, Giga Robo. Let's see if we can get you activated. He's not going to go very far without his other leg, but maybe we can talk to him? And he might be able to tell us the password. Fine. Oh, that's cute. I love the little Sailor Moon emote. This guy always makes me want to break out laughing when I hear his speaking voice. Ahoy there, Chibi. Have you truly filled that Hulkin battery? You're an amazing piece of work. But you've not yet found Giga Robo's missing leg, have you? I actually do know where it is, but I don't know the combination to the suitcase. Out with it, Giga Robo. What have you done with your leg, matey? Yar, what am I saying? I have no tongue to speak with. It's what I sound like. Shut up, Sushi. You did not sound like that. Didn't you know I voice acted in this game? No, that would be news to me. Because you definitely have a much nicer voice than this. You don't sound like you have gargled rocks. Actually, yeah, can we plug in? No. Telly did say something about a... Here it is, okay. Okay, of course, there's a number pad. And I have no clue what the password is. Passwords are usually birthdays or anniversaries, right? Ah, doesn't Papa's wedding ring have his wedding anniversary engraved on it? This is true. So it's 2006, June 7th. Let's see if it works. I like his little hands. I know, he's adorable. He's awake. Never mind. I thought he would have at least been able to, you know, talk, despite missing his leg, but unfortunately, that is not the case. So we still need to open that suitcase, but I have no idea what the code would be. By the way, Sushi, I've been meaning to tell you that your new little PNG that you've been using on your streams, well, I don't know if it's new or if you've had it, but the one I've seen you using lately of the little frog is absolutely adorable. Alright, I think we cleaned up everything here. Let's recharge. And then I'll go to the bedroom again and see if there's any hint whatsoever about the suitcase under the bed. Because if there is, I certainly do not know it. Oh yeah, I found that in my files the other day. Forgot I had it. It's so cute. I used to use another frog too. She was really cute with lashes. Really? I know you were saying you were thinking of getting like a VTuber model. Would you incorporate like frog themes into it if you do? Then Beans drew my chibi. Sushiu. Oh, so cute. Oh, my dog, I just checked and Adrian is right. It's so flipping cute. Yeah, you see it, right? It's adorable. Yes, give me all the cleaning bonuses, please. Just your very presence makes everyone happy, happy, happy. Of course, him leaving... Ugh. Frustrating, frustrating, frustrating. You are clearly a frog of exceptional taste, yes. Alright, to the bedroom we go. For probably no purpose, because I don't think we're going to find the code we're looking for, but it's worth a shot. Alright. Down we go. The big frog. I do big frog shit. I'm gonna say that now instead of big dog. You should. Because that is absolutely adorable. Won't open if you don't know the correct password. Yeah, so still nothing. It'd be nice if we had somewhat of a clue as to where we could find it. But they don't even give me a starting direction. Which is immensely unhelpful. But I still haven't been able to crack the code on how I'm supposed to be able to get higher in this room. I thought that there would be like a bot I could buy, but apparently I bought all of the available bots. So that's not it. So there's something I'm missing in here for how to navigate, and we do need to try and figure that out. I knew it was going to happen at least one point in the stream. It's been a while since I've been crushed with a wash tub. It's weird to think it's only happened 26 times because it feels like it's happened more than that. Nevertheless, let's try and see if we can get a little bit higher. Alright, up here. So it's like I always get as far as that shelf over there. But I don't know how to get higher than that, and weirdly, there's the dinosaur. I was wondering where she went. Yeah, there's gotta be a way to get up there. There's all these chibi doors up there too, with no way. Guess I should get up and do stuff. What are you planning to do? Alright, let's just start making our way over. Gonna clean up a little bit and get ready to play some games. Ooh, okay. What were you, intending to play this evening? I'll pretend like I don't see that stain on the wall or the window. Let's climb up. And then again, turn, take a look. Okay, there is a bridge bot up there. Only question is, how do we get up there? Wonder if some of that is blastable with the Chibi blaster? I doubt it, but... Alright, nothing left to do but try, I guess. I had a thought. You're trying to get into a suitcase, right? Yeah, there's a suitcase under the bed that apparently has a combination, but it keeps saying that we don't know it, so... I want to play Retro Rewind and then Dino Event and Ark. Oh yeah, I saw you were playing Ark yesterday. I've never tried that before. But how are you liking Retro Rewind? I've seen a lot of people playing it. Okay, that doesn't work. But yeah, Dandy, if you have any suggestions, I'm more than open to it, because this is the one thing I haven't been able to figure out in here. Is a suitcase and how I'm supposed to get up there. Better start moving, though, because I am losing moonlight here. It's a lot of fun and much less taxing on my PC than Rewind 99. I'm addicted, that's all I want to play. I have to check in and see how your store has progressed. And yeah, Rewind 99 is so much fun, but it definitely needs to be better optimized. I love that game, though. It is so fun. I had a ton of fun playing it with Emerald. And I want to play more of it. But my laptop was screaming. I had to end up restarting in the middle of stream in order to come back. Presumably it belongs to someone in the family. Maybe they need to get ready to leave. And you can see them use the code. That is a good idea. I just don't know. Yeah, maybe... There's a chance it belongs to the mom. Maybe if we can get them to stop avoiding each other. Maybe when she's about to leave or something. What does that sound? Because I don't think it, I mean, it could belong to the dad, but he's currently out of work, so I don't think he would leave anywhere. So it's more likely it would be the mother, perhaps. I wonder if there is a way to get her to leave. Yeah, my PC was having issues with Rewind 99. Me and my friend are going to play next week, but I like Retro Rewind a little bit more. Interesting. Yeah, I have to see how your store is coming along. I don't know what those weird noises are. I can't get up there. This is where I get stuck every time, and I don't know what I can do. Let's try the Chibi Blaster. No such luck. Alright, how about the radar? Anything I'm not seeing in here? Something over in that direction, but... Guess we're gonna have to push this flagging marriage to the breaking point before we can fix it. That would be an interesting... That would be an interesting thing for us to have to do. Well, I don't even know how to make any progress at this point. I've kind of done everything I could think of. No pressure to see, it's not that great. I just like vibing to music and yapping. But I'm gonna go clean. Have a great stream. Thank you. And yes, enjoy your stream later, and enjoy just you know, cleaning and being home. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. I've been enjoying the fact that I haven't really needed a guide for this game. But I'm starting to think that I actually may need to look up what to do next here, because I've tried pretty much everything I can think of here. And nothing has worked. And I unfortunately can't shimmy up this thing, which I mean, I wouldn't think I could, but even that is not quite a possibility. There's nothing on the bed. There's like nothing that immediately jumps out to me as being particularly useful. So with the limited amount of time we have left, we'll just go ahead and clean up the table up there. No, wait, please, please. Just a few more seconds. Ah. Oh well. It is nice at least that we have more room in the Chibi house now that I've filled up that battery, though. Small thing, but it's not as cramped in here anymore. Alright, let's unplug, and then I'm gonna make a save state. And I do think that's probably where I will stop for the evening. Definitely a little bit shorter than my usual streams, but we did go for quite a while last night. 1 second, let's move over. Alrighty, let me see who is online. You were cooking with the dad yesterday. Is there anything you could do to interact with the mom? Maybe show her the ring? I actually did try to show her the ring, and all she did was say she's trying to make an outfit for Chibi Robo. And nothing. I do have a pair of boxers for some reason. You know what? Hold on. While I'm sitting here, let me see. Does it actually let me inspect them? I'm just doing that off screen. Maybe, weirdly, the code is inside the boxers? No. Nope, just a pair of underpants. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like the ring's purpose is the code for activating Giga Robo, but we can't do anything without his leg. But apparently his leg is actually inside that suitcase. Why? I have no idea. Clearly the boxes are very important. The boxers, yeah, right? Oh, she has her priorities straight. I know. That's been one of my issues with the mother. Like, I understand why she's so upset, but it's like, could you maybe set aside your current issues and feed your kid, maybe? I don't think I need another outfit. I have a few costumes already. Even if I do appreciate the sentiment. Let's see. Anybody online before I settle into this? Ah, yes, actually. Okay. So, before I start setting up the raid and such, I will probably be back Monday. I'll probably take a day off to rest my throat and just try to, get a feel for what I'm gonna do this week on stream. But I am intending to start another game this week. One that I've had for a little while but haven't played yet. It's not horror. I'm still trying to figure out what horror game we'll be playing next on a regular basis. But I am looking forward to it. So hopefully you will as well. Yeah, that'll probably be the big bulk of what we do. And of course we will still be playing more Chibi Robo as well. But I do want to mix it up. I know we've been playing a ton of this, and I don't want anybody to get sick of it. I'm still having fun with it, but, you know, it's nice to have some variety, right? Plus, be on the lookout, because, unless I get any invitations or anything to any, collabs or whatnot, I've been thinking that maybe next Friday or Saturday we might do a community game night. So we'll see. It all depends. Have you played Crow Country? No, that is on my short list of games I do want to play, though. I just need to buy it. I saw it was recently on sale on other platforms, but not on Switch, unfortunately. So I've been kind of waiting to see if they throw it up on sale. But, yeah, I might go ahead and get that sometime soon. I've been caught between a few games I can get. That's kind of like the big hang-up. So we will see. Kids often know more than they let on. Maybe the daughter. That is a good idea. Yeah, I could actually try and ask her. Absolutely, get some rest, you deserve it. Thank you so much. And yeah, I do hope that all of you also have a great weekend, because all of you deserve it as well. I know some of you are working and such, and I do hate to hear that, but hopefully you guys are able to have a good time and just unwind a little bit. I'll donate to Cover Part if you need. I really appreciate that, Dandy, although I couldn't ask that from any of you guys. I know, I guess in part that is somewhat of the point of Twitch having a donation feature, but yeah, I always feel bad about that, so don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. I just gotta figure out which game I'm gonna play next. But thank you, I do appreciate it, and I appreciate you like crazy, really. It's always fun talking to you guys. I actually really have enjoyed the obscure gaming talk that we've been having a few of these streams now. It's nice to be able to use some of this useless gaming knowledge I have. So yes, I do appreciate it. But we'll see what ends up coming from our choices, you know? Yeah, absolutely. You're not asking, I'm offering, and it stands if you change your mind. Okay, thank you. I will keep that in mind. I could be a little stubborn when it comes to this kind of thing. I obviously do appreciate it when you guys donate, and I do like it when you do, because you know, part of that's the reason why I have this outfit now. You know, I've been trying to put any money that you guys give me towards improving the stream for, you know, your enjoyment. So I do appreciate it, but I'm always just kind of weird about that kind of thing, you know? I just like hanging with you guys. But yeah, no, I will keep it in mind. But yes, we're going to be raiding into somebody I met pretty recently. Her name is Metal Angel Galley. And she's playing Resident Evil right now. She seems pretty cool, pretty laid back. And seems to be another person that seems to be on the same wavelength in terms of some gaming knowledge and stuff like that. I don't want to push. I know sometimes it makes people dig in their heels. No, don't worry. You're not bothering me or anything by doing that. And I'm usually not that type of person. I'm just kind of like I just don't like putting people out of their way, you know? But I also do understand that even though it may not feel like it from my perspective, you know, when I sit here and I stream and we're talking, I am putting on a show and we're hanging out, and a lot of times people do like to support that, so I do take away people's autonomy when I kind of shoot it down, you know? So it's kind of a weird dynamic, but it should be that it's up to you guys to donate and stuff, you know? That's your choice, and it's wrong of me to deny that. And, you know, I never ask for it anyway, so it's not like I'm saying, hey, do this, so it's just something I need to get better at just because of the nature of who I am as a person. But it is kind of an equal thing here, right? So, yeah, don't worry. I don't feel like you're being pushy or anything like that. I just need to get out of my own head, if I'm being honest. But yeah, we'll see how it all goes. I'm gonna look over my choices and stuff, and we'll definitely see what games we have to choose from in the future. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna raid into Gali. So our raid message will be the usual Hallie raid with 2 of my emotes. And that is what we will be doing. Yes, I hope that you all enjoyed today's stream. Please take care of yourselves. I'm just trying to get everything all ready for my own raid message here. Okay. Yeah, but I hope you guys had fun today. I definitely did, and it's always a treat getting to spend some time with all of you. So, take care of yourselves, and enjoy the weekend. I will be seeing all of you on Monday. Good night, get plenty of rest. Thank you, you too. And once again, thank you for, you know, the whole thing with Akira. I do appreciate that. But yes, alright. I am just about done yapping. I'll see you all on Monday. Take care of yourselves, and as always, stay spellbound.